Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons. And welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. Well, it is Wednesday again, and that means some more Guild Wars. But this time around, I have a friend along for the ride, and it's bound to be pretty fun because I'm going to be helping them through some of the game itself, and we're going to see how things go. I have definitely been through the expansion a couple of times now, and this character is all the way over to Dragon's End, so I can help them through, you know, where they're at to wherever we get for the evening. So, with that, I am going to get things in order and pop over to the game. And I am back.
So, do you really know
Hello.
why J-Tech is turning
Hello,
on
hello.
everyone? Or were you just testing the comms?
I'm getting
Only
such
theories,
City of
but
Heroes
there's one
vibes
thing
from
they all have
this.
in common.
Did you ever play that?
Their power source.
I don't think
Check
I,
that
Up to the control
I don't think I ever did.
See what we can dig up.
It's a really cool game. Now it runs on fan-made private servers.
And I suppose that's one thing to say about this is that it's still on like dedicated full servers, and yeah, the engine is aged, but honestly, it's still a pretty darn solid game.
This game's crazy active. There's players every which way.
Oh yeah. And one of the
Animation,
things,
voice acting, and sound design is really solid too.
oh yeah, and one of the things I
Animation.
really like about the fact that, you know, there's so many people playing it is that they're also cooperatively playing it. Because a lot of the MMOs that I've played in the past, they are just really quiet. Because
Yeah, I think
everybody's
that
just
has
doing
to
their
do-
own thing.
It has to do with sort of how easy it is to, how frictionless it is to do
The Junlai distribution network. Jade comes in from the
cooperative
east,
activities.
gets charged up, then ends up here.
Everything's
Where's
just
it
very
getting
easy
charged?
and frictionless.
If there's an issue
Yeah,
with the
they're
power
all
source,
literally opt in,
that's
opt
where we
out.
should start.
June is awfully cagey about that step. Keeps bringing up proprietary Junlai technology. Oof, very dissatisfying.
I
Still,
love the
if
conversations
this is the
in
next
this
step in the
expansion.
chain, there might be something useful here.
Look around. There must be some sort of scanning device the staff use to get energy readings.
Yeah, you hear that? I just
Found one.
accused your hat of treason.
Looks like it's tuned to the Jade batteries.
That's pretty good.
We use those for quality control, yeah. Should get us all the readings we'll need.
Oh, time to use our tricorders.
It's because this is such a science fiction city. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
science and magic, and City of Heroes is like that. You can, your origin can be whatever. It's sort of just a kitchen sink approach.
Sorry.
Powers, there's like technology and mutations and magics.
Yeah, and at least to the canon of the game world, it's really interesting to see the what is it called? Convergent evolution, effectively. I think that's the term for it. I might be wrong, but basically the idea being that the Asura gave technology to mainland Tyria, and then the people of Kantha just kind
Coming
of
in now. We'll need a few different
developed
sets
this.
before I can run any tests.
Yeah.
The power cell structure, though, how the energy's managed, alchemy. It is staggeringly brilliant.
Yeah, she is.
oh my.
Batteries. If you're in a fictional universe and you design the perfect robots to defend your city, you're just asking for trouble.
Something's gonna happen at some point, most likely.
Oh, look at this. What could this be? A platforming segment?
It is, and there's actually an achievement for getting over there without shorting out a scanner.
I tried to glide like a fool.
Oops. I wonder. Oh, did they not let me pick up? Oh, they don't let me pick up scanners. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. It amazes me how uncooperative the main story is.
I guess it's for the sake of making sure that particular triggers are hit by the player character and not the guest characters.
It's
So, you know,
the whole concept of having these instances that's very like.
yeah,
To me, this game's very much like an action RPG.
it certainly does that, especially with some of its fights.
MMO elements. I don't know. I guess it's kind of everything. But the whole concept of a single player instance storyline is very counter to MMO stuff. Philosophy.
There are some things that they put in non-instance, but oftentimes they wrap that in map metas.
Yeah, it's kind of
And then
get a
the-
little extra.
Yeah,
Like
then they give you like a kind of a tamer version for single player,
Okay. Everything's coming in loud.
so that you can
and
actually solo
not
it.
Loud, but definitely clear. Wait, what? What is? I don't.
Ah,
hang on.
yes,
I need
the
to check-
reveal.
I need it. Hang on.
Timey, we're all standing here.
Sorry, I need you to get one more scan for me, just to make sure.
Make sure of what?
I can't tell you until I know for certain because my hypothesis is frankly outrageous. It's entirely possible I'm wrong.
Are you?
No, not a chance.
is there a dragon
We'll
in
get
this
you
jade?
that scan as soon as possible.
It's not frequent that Timey is speechless.
Hi. Timey, right?
Yeah?
Is June around? There's something I need to say to her.
Oh, well, she's actually pretty busy right now. I could pass along a message.
No, that's okay. Thanks.
Happen to remember Mitrin?
I never interacted with the the Aetherblade people in the early Living World seasons. So
Gotcha.
I don't think I would have encountered these people before now.
That is true. She was in Living World Season 1.
Okay, well, this'll probably take a little longer now.
Timey, power just went out here. Scans are on hold until we can get it back up.
Well,
Power spike. Seen a lot of these lately. You'll need to find the junction boxes and reset them manually.
Easy enough. We'll just... Jade Sparks! At least this time there aren't
Yeah,
any
about that.
mechs nearby for them to possess.
oh god, they are after me.
Resetting the power box. That's giving you something to do. Oh, it's taking too long.
How do you like Polysmith?
Mine. You wanted to speak with June earlier.
That was
I
nothing.
like lightsabers.
Let me guess.
I don't know if you're
You want to
using a
tell her how
sword.
sorry you are.
Yep, sword and
How you
gun.
screwed up.
I don't know
And that
how
she'll do
it is
anything
to
to make it
play
up to
or
her?
anything like
Wow.
that. I just like the idea.
Detective Delacroix's famous powers of deduction. Truth is, I don't know if I can make it up to June.
Oh man, there's a
She's not a
ledge.
forgiving type.
There's a ledge that you could potentially get to. That's probably nothing up there, but I'm gonna go and see if I can get to it. Need to wait like 12 seconds.
I wonder if I can do the junction boxes. Got it. But I can protect you while it's going on.
Oh, I can't get to there. Okay. Here I go.
Speaking of, hi, buddy.
Cover me.
Better let this cool down a bit.
God, I love the light cannon.
rising.
These JTech malfunctions. I have to say, not really Anka's style.
She has a style.
Well, Scarlet inspired a lot of people. She inspired me. I know you think she's
A goddamn murderer.
a bit eccentric. But she stood up to Mordremock the only way she knew how. At least, that's how she started. Democratization through chaos. That was Scarlet's style. And now it's Anka's.
Oh, the other power box is above us, where we started the whole scan thing. I know you think Jade. I know you think Scarlet is a frickin' murderer.
So what did she do that was bad? Did she blow up Lion's Arch? Was that her?
That yeah, she started that whole debacle, and as a matter of course killed Marjorie's sister.
Bet she killed a lot of sisters.
This is honestly quite true. As a matter of fact, she almost killed Marjorie herself, and then her girlfriend gets like really pissed off. It's like one of the bigger moments for her as a character. Yes.
Well, everything's
Casimir.
back on. Go ahead and run that final scan when you're ready.
Heat levels stabilized.
Stop talking. You almost got me killed.
What?
Just ignore me.
Mai, you've got a predilection for attaching yourself to exactly one kind of woman. Got a pretty good picture of your mom going, but that's no excuse. Scarlet's
Excuse me?
acts were heinous, and so were yours.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know. Someone better.
Oh no, I gotta go up again.
I gotta hand it to Mai. She seems to be legitimately trying to turn around from what happened in the past.
Oh no, I gotta go way up. Oh no.
Of course, it's
Yeah,
not surprising.
We're seeing a face turn, it appears.
Yeah, of course, it's not surprising that nobody believes her. I mean, when you back somebody that literally destroyed one of the biggest cities in
Managed to
Tyria.
scan the last battery, Timey. What do you got?
I've cross-referenced the waveform of Jade Power with every other energy waveform I have in my records. First I checked conventional sources, Magitech, Leyline Power, usual suspects. No exact matches. The closest thing I've been able to find is, well, Aurine's. It's not perfect, but it is within the margin of error.
Aurine. But she's been with us. She's only been here for... Look, even if it's true, how is that possible?
Aurine's energy signature isn't Aurine. It's the result of filtering impure dragon magic.
So wait, you're saying that all this Jade tech is powered by dragon magic?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's what the data suggests. Maybe June found a way to extract it from ley lines after Aurine filters it?
That's not possible. June's been using this technology for years.
Commander, you should go to the other lab. I'll fill in Gorik on the way. One thing's for sure, though.
Yeah. This just got a whole lot more complicated.
It all comes back to dragons. We got a ghost in the machine situation.
Well, considering, the name of the expansion, suppose it's not all that surprising that it comes back to dragons.
Doctor goes down, the rest of us are next. Any job a mech can do faster? Why? Meanwhile, Jared keeps it up, we're gonna be looking at a brand new armor in 10 years.
Got a map marker. Going south.
South. Yeah, admittedly, I don't have the same map markers you do.
In terms of vocal performance, if 1 is male and 10 is female, Yao is at a perfect 5.
Yes. And I have to say, Yao is definitely a great character in this expansion.
I'm sure they're fine. This game has good characters, good
Yes.
writing.
Perfect after a long day of work in the lab.
Oh, hey, I found an instability.
I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry.
What's that?
One of the strange events occurring around the city in relation to an upcoming event.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We're getting into Mytrin's apartment.
That's right. I'll find Crix. Where's my boy Crix?
Thermal release complete.
I believe he's over here. Yep, cracks.
Yo, Big C. Oh, he's got a funny haircut, doesn't
I
he?
can really use a hand with these canisters, friend. Can't lift them by myself.
That's certainly an interesting choice for a Tengu.
I was having a hell of a time trying to lift those
Canisters.
on my own.
Indeed.
Oh, we got a Bloom. We got a wild Steve Bloom in the plotted.
Yes. There's a couple of good voice actor games you can play in Guild Wars. Spot the Bloom, Spot the Mercer.
Exactly.
I would say Spot the Felicia Day, but she only shows up as one character, as I
Is she
recall.
main character?
Yes, as a matter of fact, she voices Zoja.
Oh.
And there's a reason that Zoja wasn't seen for quite a while after after the first expansion. Because unfortunately, they couldn't get her back.
Oh, I need to be riding Raptor. All right.
Yep.
Where am I going now? Looks like over west and a little bit up.
All heat expelled. Heat levels stabilized.
God, I need to find all of those jade lanterns in due time. I'll do that on every one of the maps. It's an extra thing if you get the map completion on each map. They then set up a bunch of jade lanterns that you have to find and power with batteries.
Alright, I delivered one.
I don't remember where they send you to deliver these steam canisters.
Some rooftops.
Interested in
Bit
trying
confusing
traditional
where
dishes
how
like
high I
kebab?
need to be. I need to be lower. It's right below
And
me
taste
somewhere.
the earthiness. I'll take a quick
Oh yeah, I see it. It'd also be nice if they let you, you know, use something other than the Raptor to deliver them.
This is good. It's a challenge. Oh, frick. I did it.
Hey.
The other one's directly north of me somewhere.
Trying to remember where that is.
One of these dark roofs. I did it.
Ah, there you go. He got them hidden around pretty decently. Certainly not the three that I ever find without being directly led to them.
Oh, there's a bunch around.
Yeah.
I see this person has the barrel icon above their head. Alright, I gotta go back.
I don't know if I go in with you or not on this one.
Eat my dust!
Yeah, my trend's gonna be an ally by the end of this arc. Teleported inside. A trusted friend. Question is, will she die? It's kind of... That's the trouble Star Wars has, is it can't redeem its villains. It has to redeem them and then immediately kill them. They can't be allowed to live.
Yeah.
Star Wars villains can't be allowed to be accountable for their actions.
It's an unfortunate trope. I suppose, technically Sonic thumbs its nose at that convention.
I'm definitely not a Sonic head. Do tell. Oh, say more.
Shadow is basically who I'm alluding to. Like, he starts a villain and then eventually in due time he's a jerk, but not necessarily a villain. Kind of turns into like a Gary Oak-esque character.
Oh.
He's just like, you know, I'm superior to you, Sonic, but I'll help you out because you need it.
There's a lot of stuff in here, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, when you learn that Mytrin's a crazy cat lady. I say lovingly. So many cats.
Heat level 0.
How'd you know?
Can't afford Junelight? You can afford the Brotherhood.
Hello,
Got a
citizen.
toaster in here and a
Enjoy your
microwave,
daily
a Jade
activities.
Tech microwave oven.
Looking for something a little more mild? Give our Kaineng noodles a whirl. Bora's own recipe.
This is probably the point that you go to the Bori ward.
I must enter Napui Lab.
Which I think is the North Lab.
Yup, it's far to the northeast.
I'll meet you there. See if I can't find some
Change world
distractions.
instances.
See if they actually put us in the same world instance. Ooh,
Taking away point.
well, they put me in the same world instance, and then summarily didn't have me on my sky scale in the middle of the air. Whoops.
Rip.
That's effectively what I did. Rip the cord on the parachute. That is down. I don't want to do down.
Man, look at these immaculately carved angles.
Yeah.
Is Cantha a place you went to in Guild Wars 1?
Yes, it is. It featured as the central the central setting of one of the expansions, Guild Wars Factions. So there is definitely a lot of homage to the old game. One of the spirits that the Revenant can get is Shiro Tagachi, who comes from Cantha and is the main antagonist of Guild Wars Factions.
Yes. I have arrived.
And I think he actually has some special voice lines if you use him in Cantha.
Well, I should hope so. That would be cute.
Thermal release complete.
I think he basically says, like, I didn't expect that this was what was going to happen to my world.
Commander,
Doric!
Tiny caught me up. This is incredible. This is huge. Massive.
Pretty.
Potentially.
Yes,
Mm.
yes. Potential is all it is right now. It's
part of old Kaineng.
These power cells
Looks
use
like an
dragon
aquarium
magic.
out there.
Could explain how they're being corrupted.
Part of that's the tinting of the glass.
Keith, how's Aureen doing? I'd like to get her take.
She's doing all right, but seems to be asleep. Dreaming, perhaps.
I'll bet she's doing that mental projection thing again. Aureen could be anywhere right now.
I'll bet she has an idea what's going on here.
Maybe, but in the meantime, we can collect hard data right here in this lab. Tiny?
Yeah, I need you to scan a few more batteries. They're basically off the assembly line when they get there. Now that we know what we're looking for, I should be able to isolate the energy signature after a few scans.
I'm helping.
Looks like our next Jade battery is up there. Way up there.
Yeah.
What if I stuck the scanner on my Jade bot?
The scanners and drones are on the same network. We could grab the data remotely. Good idea, Commander.
So now you get to fly around as the top half of BB-8.
Alright, maybe I freaking will. How do I do that?
There should be a...
Here's a terminal.
Yeah, the terminal.
Glad my character knows what this is.
Bing. And off you go.
Let me tell you what bothers me. This whole time, not a single shred of evidence Anka's targeting these facilities.
You were the one who pointed us here. You saying you were wrong?
I know what I heard. Anka's definitely up to something.
You've been working with June all these years. You had no idea she was playing around with dragon magic?
I knew it had something to do with dragons. But this? No way.
It's kind of funny witnessing this event from outside the main character.
There's a rat up here.
Zap it. That is
Have a zap.
another. That is another achievement. Find all the rats and zap them. I think it's on the special attack button,
Oh yeah.
like a static discharge ability.
Yeah.
We're getting real close to a usable sample size, Commander. A few more scans should do it.
Excellent. There are few things more satisfying than a foolproof sample size.
Eyebrow waggle.
You really gotta get out more.
I get out all the time. It's where the bugs are.
What?
He's an entomologist.
And as you know, a published expert in draconology. Oh, and magic waveforms too.
Oh,
There's a lot
Goric.
of
So,
nooks and
you're not just
crannies
an
in this
expert on
structure. I'll
dragons,
tell you what,
but
a lot of
bugs
places
and
to
magic?
hide.
Yup.
And my powers of deduction are leading me into a promising career as a crime-solving detective.
All right, take it easy.
Goric,
Let's let the commander
he's a
focus.
funny man.
Ah, Goric. I love the little death spiral he does at the start of the expansion when you're in Cantha.
Yeah, just
Need to
did
get a
that
shiv
on-
and show dominance. Oh, but I don't want to kill anybody.
yeah, I just did that on another character. It's good. It was smart of them to put that jumping puzzle in that big story room in the desert in, I can't remember the zone, the third zone you go into when you go into that desert underground chamber, and there's a very big elaborate jumping puzzle.
Oh
So
yeah,
that
the
if you're
Lost
with
City.
Somebody, if you're with somebody, they can work on it.
Mm-hmm.
This feels like a room like that.
A little bit.
I did it.
Now you get to regroup. Dun-dun-dun.
Do I have to maneuver the bot back?
No, you should just be able to return. There should be a button for it. Also, I like that they turn your player symbol into your Jade bot.
Oh, my portrait?
Yeah.
Final scan's coming through. Now I just need to compare it to... Gorik, check this.
Timey?
Ah, yes,
Timey,
watch
you
the
look
screen.
ill. You should...
This... Timey, there's no way.
Dragon
no.
symbols.
Somebody
Yep.
explain what's going on, please.
Okay, so dragon magic we've seen up to this
Orgemoth,
point, all of it
Dormag,
has been in some way
Kralkatorrik.
combinatorial.
Zaitan's magic layered with Mordor moths, layered with Kralks.
Or it's been that, but filtered. Oreen's magical signature.
But the margin of error bugged me, so I called the signatures of all the dragons, even Oreen. It was a perfect match.
A perfect match? What does that mean?
Pure dragon magic. I've made theoretical models, but never expected to see it.
I think it's time we had a conversation with June. Timey,
Uh-oh.
Aetherblade party bypassed the lockdown. No Anka.
Then it's just a distraction.
Timey, find June. We're about to be distracted.
I'm helping! God, I love that screen.
Deactivating projector.
Oh, hi. Special delivery pain.
That fixes you.
Activating hard light of vision.
Have light cannon.
Here. Where is she?
Okay, Commander, I've got June now. I'm patching everyone in. Commander, Tiny hasn't said what this is about, but I can interpret the waveforms on her screen better than most.
When exactly were you planning to tell us your Jade tech empire runs entirely on dragon magic?
I understand your concern. You have experience in this, and an Elder Dragon's perspective. As do I. You? How?
The two are partnered. Jade Power was not solely June's idea.
Green? When did she tell you?
She didn't have to. She sounds tired, troubled.
That's why Suwon is under my protection. In a top-secret, state-of-the-art facility.
There is no facility in the world that could contain an Elder Dragon. You both know that.
Not against her will.
That's why Anka sent this diversion. June, she knows about Suwon. I don't know how, but she does.
Then I suppose it's time you all met face to face. Meet me at the reactor. I'll wave you in.
Oreen, you should hang back. If Anka shows up with that extractor,
Of course. You're right. I'll meet you there, but I'll hang back, just in case.
All right.
And next, we go. If I remember correctly, this is to the Yang reactor.
That's correct.
Hey, look at me remembering things and stuff.
That'll be directly west.
Indeed. Oh, I really need to get my hands on 250 gold.
I love the Griffin. I like it a lot. It doesn't always have the height to shine, but when it does, it's very good.
Indeed.
Hey, one of these window panes is missing.
Oops.
Well, a couple of them are, I guess. Come on, city planners. Someone's gonna fall out.
I'm not sure I envy the person who has to replace those panes. I imagine
Not
it'd be a
like
pain.
I'm sure they've got a jade hover platform.
Probably. Yeehaw.
Moving pretty fast.
The roller beetle, gotta love it. Of course, it does not land very well. Whoops.
Thermal release complete.
Frick. Here we go. Deepest secrets.
They bounced me up until you started the instance.
That's
Yeah.
a good loading screen.
Yeah, the loading screens for the Yang reactor are pretty. Get ready for C-Lab 2021.
Underground facility.
Incredible. The entire facility is underwater?
Oh, the
70
brown
fathoms deep, give or take.
reflective effects. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
If it can't, we'll be fish food soon enough.
Somebody did some shader work in here.
Where's June?
70
She'll be here soon.
That's
Long
so
way
deep.
from Xinjiang.
It is.
Does she really expect us to wait around for her?
One can barely fathom.
I can't fathom it.
I expect you to have a bit of patience, Miss Delacroix. It's the 14th century. I don't commute if I don't have to.
So this is where you have an elder dragon locked up?
My state-of-the-art facility is where Suwon resides, yes. I invited you here as a gesture of trust, Commander. Will you reciprocate that respect?
We'll hear you out.
Certainly try.
Right this way.
Bimsh!
I feel.
Quite the view.
June likes to start with the guided tour. The tram, over there.
Your safety is our priority. Please keep any appendages inside the tram at all times. Welcome to Junlai Jade's famous Yulm reactor. You are currently 130 meters below sea level. Our founder, Lady June, was born to a simple jade trader. However, within that stone lay boundless possibility.
Lady June say that a man is entitled to the sweat of his brow.
I prefer to give these tours a more personal touch.
We were just going to learn about your father, the simple jade trader.
It was my mother who raised me. My father, the Emperor, is dead.
Oh.
Why are we here, June?
I want you all to see for yourselves what I've accomplished.
Impressive. But
No, I
no
don't
place
see any
in the
big
world
daddies
can
yet.
hold an elder dragon.
I don't know how many ways I can phrase this. Suwon is not being held. She's here of her own volition. We made a deal, one that benefits both of us, and all of Tyria. She would have ended up like the others if it weren't for my plan.
Oh, what could she offer an
Another
elder
feral
dragon? Let's
beast
find
the
out.
Dragon's
Indeed.
Watch to put down.
Who else knows about her? This place feels like Suwon's being hidden.
I don't go around broadcasting her
Those are
presence.
huge reactors.
Strictly need to know. The Empress, the government,
Pretty.
the valuable workers at this
Oh, there better be an
groundbreaking
invisible wall
reactor.
on this platform. There
Many
is.
respond as you have.
Is that an invisible wall I see?
Shock gives way to reason. We're building the foundation of progress. I've harnessed Suwon's magic to lift up our civilization, and I want to bring that to all of Tyria.
You're offering Jade tech to the entire world?
What I'm offering is freedom. Haven't all mortals suffered enough under the tyranny of dragon magic?
That magic's becoming increasingly unstable.
An unexpected bug in the system. But it's only a minor setback. I can fix it.
You don't know that.
I'm not afraid of the unknown. No one could have foreseen Jade technology until I made it a reality.
What's this place?
The control room. The nerve center of the whole reactor. That's where all the magic happens. Figuratively. Collecting magic from a dragon is precarious. We have to be prepared for unpredictable fluctuations. It's taken a few years, but we've refined it to a science.
Well, it is a science.
Indeed. It's a delicate ecosystem. You know why we built the reactor underwater?
Vanity?
Geothermal energy. Our turbine generators are placed along rift zones. The planet provides the energy with minimal ecological impact. A closed system. A stable system.
About as stable as my ex.
Plus, you know, water dragon.
We're
Cape
expanding our
disappears when I
operations.
fold my arms. It's a shame. It's a shame.
July Jade will produce enough power for everyone in Tyria. Think it over. Until then, I invite you to see the rest of the facility. As we return to the reception area, you may notice fish and other fantastic marine life.
Is that a whale?
The unending ocean is home.
Well, yes.
Aw.
Yes, it is.
July Jade, building a sustainable future. Your generous investment is powering tomorrow. Thank you for joining us on this interactive tour. Please watch your step as you exit the vehicle.
Now I want to see the real tour.
I don't feel so good. Motion sickness.
Well, you should have faced the bow. First rule of seafaring.
Take the elevator down. I'll see you soon.
Can we take the tour again?
Maybe later.
Gorik is a refreshing doofus.
So, just making sure we're aligned. We're not okay with this, right?
I'm taking June's word with more than a few grains of salt.
You've seen Kantha with your own eyes. Their lives have been transformed.
If dragon magic can really be used for good, that changes everything. And as a scientist, she seems very capable and motivated, but not in a scary Scarlet Briar kind of way. Oh, no offense.
Some taken.
She says none taken.
I totally believe her. Also, what's that phrase? Pride goeth before the fall.
You gotta find out what they're offering. This force of nature.
Mm-hmm.
This time you've gone too far, June.
Sure, it's nothing good, or else we wouldn't have
Let's see what you
a
have
story.
to say about our business.
Yeah, because of all the forces of nature out there, you know, the entire ocean is certainly concerning.
It's my reactor, and I'll do as I please.
It's a matter of national security.
It's a matter of national...
Minister Lee.
Oh, the guests are here. I have to go.
Don't you dare hang up on him.
Just
Click.
a moment, Commander. I'll have the security AI grant you access. bit of a formality.
Yo,
This area is restricted to authorized personnel only.
Mm-hmm.
Project Horizon access required. What? I thought I gave you all guest privileges. This is embarrassing. Give me a moment. Mainframe. Unlock visitor level access. Unauthorized user detected. System lockdown in progress. Autonomous security active. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Unauthorized user. Who do you think created it?
I think I'd prefer if the JTech demo wasn't interactive.
June, a little help here?
I'm trying. Hold your damn horses. I'm locked out.
If you could all watch my back, I can use the consoles to disable the mechs.
Requesting total reconstruction.
Responsive. Elevating security level to continuous reflection.
All right, where's our next target? Found him.
They're right on top of us.
Now, never you right dividend.
I've overridden the first console. 3 more to go.
Oh, that was fast.
Of course. I wanted to learn from you, June. I wanted to be useful.
Better let this cool down. Eat my dust. Project act.
No!
Nope, found him.
Temperature normal.
The second terminal overridden. I still can't access mainframe's Maya.
Just 2 more. Cover me.
There's so many of them.
You really didn't skip us here.
Well, considering where we are, I'd be a little more concerned if she had.
Returning to normal parameters. Memory right dividend.
Ow.
Third terminal down. There's something strange. I'm not the only one in the system.
Do you mean?
Yeah, it has to be her.
Better let this cool down.
Hi. You showed up like right next to me. That's a mistake.
That's it. Got it. June, do you have the stored access? June?
Guess we're on our own.
She must have been fully locked out before I regained control. Anka did this. I know it. The Aether Blades are inside the facility.
Why is she doing this? What's her plan here?
Knowing her, something real bad. We have to get to Suwon.
Then let's find her.
As all the technologists and engineers run.
Yeah, get out of here.
Good instinct, so we'll give them that, you know.
I do like their little underwater house. I want to go look at it again.
Mhm.
There's a lore conversation to be had.
Yes.
It seems.
There is a fair bit of lore here.
Some underwater houses.
Give me a moment and I'll get us in.
Hey, that's June's office. Are you always this snoopy?
It's literally in my job description. Anyway, it's not breaking and entering if you've got a key.
That's a lockpick.
I mean, it's better than the Canuck key.
There's something I wanted to ask you. I don't really know how.
Oh, we're getting personal.
I'm an open book. How do you do it? All of it, I mean. The politics, the business, the engineering. When I watch you work, I think to myself,
What a wonderful world.
I'll never be that. I don't know. Maybe it's in my nature. Maybe I'm doing this all out of spite for my father.
Perhaps.
I just know it's what I'm good at. And I can't imagine doing anything else. You find your purpose. And you keep moving forward. You're a smart woman. Do you really want to be my smuggler forever?
Maybe.
Sky pirate? What if this is my purpose, June?
Yeah. Need to learn more about the relationship between June and Mai.
I'm reading a dossier. Alright, let's get out of here.
Indeed.
Satisfied.
Mai, if you're serious about turning over a new leaf, we can help. Maybe you don't have to be just a sky pirate.
Let's just find Anka.
Snooped in on your private conversation, my Trin.
The doors are locked. We can't go this way.
There's an auxiliary maintenance corridor through the facility. It leads to the main reactor chamber.
Well, time to go to the maintenance duct. Hope we don't run into any womp rats on the way.
What do you know about this alternate path through the reactor?
Well,
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Rats.
Hope you were paying attention in the Jadebot training course.
I've been wondering. This reactor, it's not so different from Thama Nova. That's where I first met Anka. Scarlet destroyed it. At the time, that was our world. Our home. Our friends. And then it was gone. I couldn't stay there anymore. I had to leave. I've been trying to figure out why Anka became who she is. Do you think it's because...
We all choose our own paths, Gordon. Some things are beyond our control.
Anka changed in the mists. She did horrible things. I should have stopped her. I was her captain. If anyone's responsible for this mess, it's me. That's why I have to be the one to fix it.
Need a battery, I suppose.
This puzzle I always forget, which is kind of funny considering. So we get that, and then it almost seems like you need to take from this power pylon, but that's not the case, I don't believe, because it would bring the gate back. And yet, there's like no other spot.
I touch to the panel. Previous panel, now I touch this one.
Touch at the panel. Rerouting.
I touched it again.
Touch the power panel.
Touch this.
Does this laser wall taste like laser wall? Lamb. Hey, now it's 3. For her.
Now I touch.
Touch at the battery.
Oh, I thought I had a capacity of 3.
Oh, hi, Anka.
Oh,
Fancy meeting you.
Hello.
Seems you've made some new friends. Oh, I see you're a little upset.
Oh my gosh, she
What's
threw
your
it
plan
wrong.
here?
I always hated spoilers. Maybe I just wanted to see this visionary reactor with my own eyes. It really is something. Takes me back.
You can have the Aether Blades. I relinquish all authority to you. Just stop whatever it is you're doing.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news. The blades are already mine. It didn't take much convincing. The crew agrees. You've lost your way, Captain. You saw what I saw in the mists. The rich lady wants to control the dragon cycle. You can't control chaos.
I believe in June.
Too bad. I'd love to stay and reminisce, but I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Anka!
Gorik.
I have something to say. Everything you've done, you're a liar, Anka!
Goodbye, Gorik.
And he's not wrong.
Got that Snoke
Commander.
hologram.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
It's a
can
lot
hear
of
me.
Star Wars references tonight.
I'm not
Indeed.
saying the worst, but I've lost contact with my reactor.
Should we be worried that we're turning off coolant fans, by the way?
If you think you're some kind of liberator for Suman, you're
Probably
making a
fine.
mistake.
Oh, prepare yourself.
Reminds me of Fallout 4.
Yeah. Prepare
Getting
yourself,
batteries.
by the way.
There's a big dragon. Oh, how long is this dragon? I bet.
Look at this noodle.
I bet I'll be surprised by how long this dragon is.
Nice.
Oh,
You've
I'm in
made
the
it,
underwater.
champion of Aureen. I'm grateful to have met you at last.
Glub glub.
You sound a lot like
You
Ori.
came to rescue me, didn't you? I appreciate the gesture,
Are you
but
a
I
little
don't
bubble?
need saving. Not from June, anyway.
You're really here by choice.
It was I who proposed this arrangement to her. She's an audacious one, is she not? This place. It manages the flow of magic between me and Tyria's ley lines.
Manages.
June used a different word. Modulate.
Oh,
She
that's a word.
takes the magic I shed to make new Dragon Jade. It's been a most harmonious arrangement.
Wait. The other Elder Dragons. We killed them. Some of that magic went to Aureen, but the rest...
Return to the web of ley lines, and then to me. You did what you had to do, but I can't filter the magic alone. Even when my children were alive, we couldn't filter it together. As each of them fell, the magic grew more corrupted. Now, it's become something else. Something disagreeable to mortal life. I've shielded my flock from it for a long time, but I cannot abate the flow of magic for much longer. When I'm gone, all of Tyria will be destroyed, all life extinguished.
There has to be a way to stop it.
Aurene, the Scion. She can filter all of the world's magic.
She can
but
balance
must be
the
ready.
force.
Without me,
It's like a prism.
the magic will crash through her like a tsunami.
And just like the opal she is.
Something like that. She's a
It was
crystal.
my intention to give her more time, acclimate her to the role. But it looks like I have none left to give.
That's right. You're in danger, Suwan. June's lost control of the reactor.
I know. It was a naive indulgence of mine to think I could stay here forever. Such mortal fancies are unbecoming of an Elder Dragon. Take care of Aurene. That is the role of a champion. And please, don't try to save me.
Wait, Suwan, what does that mean? Suwan.
You're back. Come on, we have to hurry.
Oh,
Look at this
dragon
noodle.
ain't that long. It's alright. He's looking like a cutie. Looks like a good guy.
And then there's Anka.
Is that a big gun?
Soul.
That's the extractor.
Do you believe I mean you harm?
The entirety of your existence is harm, Elder Dragon. In this life, I'm only an ant.
If only.
What I'm about
Taking
to
the
do,
shot.
breaking the cycle, it's for a better world, I promise.
Damn, I can't reach.
See you on the other side, Commander.
It's begun. When the time comes, the cycle must end. Promise me.
Ow.
Commander,
Oh man.
Commander.
I like the opalescence of Aurene's crystals.
This is Aurene's stolen magic. Anka unleashed the extractor.
If your legs work, then we need to get out of here. Now. Follow me.
Yeah, it's very distinct.
We can't just abandon it.
Nothing else in the game looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Commander, nothing matters if the reactor blows.
Cora, how long will this take?
I don't know. The brainings compromise the entire structural integrity.
Would you kindly hurry up?
Let's go.
Here we go.
Like the emergency klaxon say, please remain calm. Uh-huh. Get right on that. Should we be taking an elevator in an emergency situation? Never mind.
I don't see any dang stairs or ladders.
Yeah, it seems like a really big design oversight, huh?
Almost as big an oversight as these wheels going up, not going up a rail.
Yeah.
So what's that?
Well,
This must be why they say to take the stairs during an emergency.
Hey.
You survived 5 Elder Dragons and a God of War. Of course we die in an elevator.
Primary subject not detected.
we've taken on 5 elder dragons and a god. Of course would die in an elevator.
Anka's plan all along.
Jade power grid overloaded. Reactor temperature rising.
This is bad.
Meaning what exactly?
This is the third time you said that, Gork.
And it won't stop there. The city's whole Dragon Jade network will overflow with excess magic.
The explosion will be like numerous Thaumanova disasters at the same time.
Okay, that is bad.
Will be incalculable.
How do we stop it?
There's a control room up ahead. If we get there, I can shut it all down.
Shut it down? June taught you how to do that?
No. She did.
Okay.
Hmm.
Our fate's in the hands of a plastered pirate captain and her invisible psychopath friend.
I'm sober, unfortunately. But when we get out, you're buying me a drink.
Oh my.
Captain Trin,
Ah.
we're here to give you a proper
We got some
maritime
Cormans.
send-off. It's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
a real honor.
Oh, hey, that's Sam Riegel's voice, by the way.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
He's another member of Critical Role.
Oh.
Uh-oh, I'm about to drop. There I go. Oops. Sit still and take your lumps.
You sellout piece of... Well, don't matter. Shame I won't get to see the fireworks.
Oh, we've got a fancy room here.
Arg. Calf. Off hack wheeze.
They massacred these technicians.
Good health. So hard to find.
The control room is sealed. Get me inside.
I really think I'm getting the hang of this.
Commander, these access panels should let us in.
Zombies.
Yeah, welcome to the next achievement. Destroy all the zombies.
Oh, well, that's tedious.
And suddenly this turned into Resident Evil.
Is this because Mordremoth had this magic and it's going crazy?
This would be Zaitan.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Zaitan.
Well, at least I can help make this a quicker game.
I'll find my way to the actual way to go.
Activating hard light emitter.
Use your foot key.
I'm using my foot key.
I wonder how many zombies are left.
Maya, we can't get to you. I've got it right
It's
here.
like half. Or less.
Just get out while you can.
I'm not alone.
We can't do anything more. We need to get back to the surface and warn the city.
I'm not running away, but
I don't like it either. But
Suppose if that's the case, I should probably get back up there because I think I had to join you.
The best we can do is warn as many people as we can.
damn it. All right, how do we get out of here?
Up the ramp. I saw another maintenance corridor while we opened the control room.
On the way.
This is.
The tram tube. It should take us back to the entrance.
Guess you got your wish.
Funny how that works
Right
out,
into
huh?
That thing again.
Urge to kill rising.
I'm wrong.
Scientific knowledge.
Well, here we go.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
I'm not in the mood.
For you silly bones.
Keep your eyes peeled. Oh, hey, we're going over the control room.
Look down there.
Look, it's Mai.
Hudson.
You shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have embraced you. It took me too long to see just how empty you are.
If it's between emptiness and hubris, I choose emptiness. You and that woman, you want to become gods.
I just want to destroy him.
I wanted something more from my life. Purpose, stability, meaning.
Then you picked the wrong profession, Captain.
Guess you were right after all.
You think Han's gonna shoot first?
Pretty good shot composition.
Yeah. Say what you will about the trope, they composed it pretty damn good.
Sight's still off.
Oh,
They do a really
Captain
good
Han's
job.
here.
Yeah,
With the hideout.
they do a really good job with this cutscene of imparting just how completely gone Anka is.
My Trin. She
saved us. And everyone in Kaineng.
died a hero.
Anka killed her. She killed my Trin. She has to pay for this, Commander. This senseless killing, and she has to pay.
Gorik. We'll make sure of it.
Alright. I respect that these characters get killed from time to time instead of just piling up.
Yep.
Intruders of the reactor. This is Captain Fa of the Junlai Security Unit. You're all under arrest for destruction of Junlai property, acts of terrorism, and corporate espionage. Lay down your weapons and surrender immediately. Failure to comply will result in hostile action when we enter the building.
Guess we don't get a chance to explain ourselves.
It does look pretty bad from their point of view.
Well, I'm not standing around waiting to get scapegoated. What do you say we slip out while we can, Commander?
I'd say that's a good idea.
If the authorities are after us, we should split up. I'll look after Gorik. Rendezvous with you later.
Okay.
Well, that's that.
Take the escape pod.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was not a good look for us. And I think we just made Kaz's job a lot harder.
Oh my goodness, I can choose an emote.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Excuse you, rude. Interesting.
All heat
Ahaha. Ta-da.
Alright, we gotta do a rock, paper, scissors on this key, on this pier here.
heat level 0.
Ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Oh no. I believe I lost.
Oh, I didn't see my character actually do it. What does it look like? I guess I just lay it on my hand. No, yours doesn't. Oh, you have rock too.
Let's see. I want to see this close up. Are they actually different?
That was like a flat piece of paper. If it was real life, I would like throw it out vertically.
And then...
Oh, that's so hard to see from far away.
It is. But I was zoomed in at the time. I believe you chose rock for your first one. I chose scissors, so I lost.
That's what the tape shows. That's what the chat logs show.
Yep.
I don't know enough to do two other. Well, I can only do one play.
Junlai Jade is warning the public to avoid Jade Brotherhood
Right,
goods
I
after
suppose I'm
numerous reports
going
of dangerous malfunctions.
East.
We journey east.
I've got mail.
You've got mail. And a map volunteer.
All right.
I'm trying to think. Is this where Novan gets a hold of you?
Yeah, it's the letter from Navan.
I like Novan. She's nice.
That was neat. I do like an underwater set piece. I'm a big fan of Subnautica. I'm a big fan of Soma.
It's certainly a fun mission.
Heat levels stabilized.
They managed to not include any underwater combat in that segment, I notice.
Yeah, which I kind of thank them for, because the underwater combat in this game is clunky.
They implemented a whole move set for it. It's very ambitious.
It was.
Underwater combat, so I get it, but underwater combat is, yeah, it's not so good.
Especially considering, like, you know, most people without going out of their way are probably like at level 80 with a level 40 underwater gear kit.
That's pretty funny.
Lord knows the underwater gear kit on this character is vastly underleveled.
Oh, look at this. This reminds me of that one tunnel in Human City.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Can't remember if it, like, it's... Whoa!
Oh.
It's like a tunnel that maybe goes through an aquarium or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, in a medium where you can't tell, like, distance, like where you have no depth, or no ability to perceive depth, stuff like 3D combat in a 3D environment doesn't work so good.
Yeah.
Fallout.
Fallout.
Nighttime loading screen.
They need to come in for questioning. Orders came straight from Minister Lee.
This situation is Commander, you arrived. Let's take a seat. This is my favorite sushi in Yukaineng. I would make a recommendation.
Hi, Rama.
But everything is good.
You
No
honor
room
us,
for a
esteemed
guest.
Navan. What would you like today?
Got a
I'll
menu.
have the yellowtail
Nice.
and the triple temaki, please.
I'll take a bowl of white rice.
You don't care for sushi, detective?
Don't eat anything that looks like it should still be moving.
I see.
I
And
want
for you.
sushi.
Hard eel for me.
Interesting. That's kind of what I thought you were going
Detective,
to
I
order.
understand how this all
It's in
looks.
the name.
You
Yeah.
mean the fact terrorism follows you around like a bad smell?
It's because we've been on the trail of a terrorist. An Aetherblade named Anka. She ordered the Aetherblade attacks, and she's released Su-Wan.
Do you have any proof? Any at all?
Look, I know you've got a file going on me. You probably already understand me better than I do.
True.
So what sounds more likely? That I put millions of lives in danger? Or that I am pursuing the person who did?
I love when my character sits in a chair.
Yes.
Thank
Char in a
you.
chair.
Now, everyone, if we could...
Commander, I'm afraid I need to ask you to come with me.
Captain, we are in the process of negotiating a civil resolution.
Humblest apologies, esteemed Navan, but Lady June wants to see to this personally.
Detective, can you tell your colleague to stand down?
He's not my colleague, he's a gussied-up rent-a-cop. Go back to Junlai, Captain Fa. The real police are on the case.
There is a delightful
the
amount of
event in
sass coming out of
question
Detective
took place
Rama.
on Junlai property, and under the autonomy resolution, a corporate
Go ahead, eat
entity
up.
may claim jurisdiction to
Hell
whatever.
If the resolution is in the primary interest of the corporate entity.
Captain, I need to remain free to pursue the Elder Dragon your corporate entity was keeping under Kaineng.
Junlai Jade is not now, nor have we ever been, in possession of some...
Thousands of people saw a dragon emerge from the water near your facility.
Try again, buddy.
Please, listen to what the commander has to say.
Very well.
What do you know? Restraint from a corporate stooge.
I mean, of course you have to eat your meal.
I should have been eating the food I had in my inventory. I forgot about that. Food in this game is fun to craft, but it doesn't have a big impact.
No. A lot of the time people will drop it at like big world events to get boosts to XP and karma.
That's the best use of food, yeah.
Time grows short, Commander. You asked to speak with me, so speak.
Oh, alright, he's a rationalist. Alright. And I missed what the second key to this puzzle is.
I think reconcile.
Ooh. I'll take your word for it.
Logic.
Oh. He is logical, isn't he? Nice.
I believe dispute.
Oh, there's a lot to this. Fortune's changing too.
And
Goodness.
rational. Well, certainly not whataboutism. I think humility.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Lady June won't be so easily mollified. You'd better find your terrorists, and soon.
I didn't realize you were such a smooth talker.
You said you have a plan, Navan?
Ah, yes. First, where do you stand, Detective? Do you still insist on taking the commander in?
No. I've seen and heard enough to convince me the commander's got a job to do. But I'm coming along. If things are as bad as you say they are, well, you need me. If they're not, and I get any sense I'm being played.
You're not.
I borrowed something from the Ministry of Intelligence for you, Commander. It will disguise your face, but nothing else.
Intel gets all the best toys.
I know somewhere you can use as a base
Mintucket's
of
all the best
operations.
toys.
A historic refuge. It's just east of here, in the Echovault Forest. The detective and I will go first to clear any potential roadblocks. You, Commander, will meet us at the city gates.
The Echovault Wild. This place factored very heavily in Guild Wars factions.
Okay.
It was basically Guild Wars' attempt at a dedicated PvP location, and it did pretty good. It was a fun little war game, basically.
Nice.
I wouldn't go any further if I were you.
Ah.
There's been an accident. Several dead.
Everything was fine, normal. And then
This is one of the things that I ran across.
It's going to be okay.
I feel sick.
Their eyes. You didn't see their eyes.
They beckon. They dance.
Yeah. So I think at this point you have to head southeast.
Yeah.
All right.
What did you find here?
There'll be something that shows up for you soon.
Okay. I don't see it yet.
Yeah.
I understand your concern.
Eventually there'll be like a security guard near the entrance point that we walked in there. He says, I wouldn't go in there if I were you. And like talks about some big thing going on. Am I taking this the wrong way? I'm probably taking this the wrong way. Knowing me. Ooh, there's a Jade Tech chest, but I don't have any battery charges. That's sad. Oh, never mind, there's a battery right here. Useful. Beneficial. And there's a Jade Lantern. Power it. I have lit 12 out of 43 on this map.
Lots of busy work. Alright, I'm gonna swoop down there.
That looks nice.
See if I can get to where I need to go.
This lab was named in honor of the lives lost in the Sunjiang Quarter during the Zhaitan disaster. This plaque was placed by the Ministry of Archives to improve education efforts following the collapse of the Ministry of Purity. And long may they rot.
I like this part of the city, this old town looking part.
Yep, it's old Kaineng. Basically, the city... when Zhaitan came to be, he was sending undead to attack Kantha, and Su Wan protected them by generating a giant tidal wave. The unfortunate side effect of that being that she took out old Kaineng City.
It's pretty cool.
So the old city aspect is just a part of the old Kaineng City prior to the flood. It'd be really cool if they actually allowed us to go into Drowned Kaineng, but then there'd be a lot of water combat, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm standing next to this cool Kirin statue.
Yeah. See, my friend. Hello.
Hello. Oh, here's a good jump spot.
Hee. Ah, the joy that is Arborstone.
This is quite nice.
Yeah. Well, it's time for a new map.
Oh gosh.
I see you got out of Kaining without any trouble, Commander.
I'd love to open that disguise tech up and take a little look.
Don't even think about it. You break that thing, and the commander will be on a one-way trip back to Xinjie.
So where's that safe haven you mentioned, Navan?
Right behind us.
This is some Elden Ring stuff.
Yeah,
Grandma used
it
to
does
tell
look
me
very Elden
stories.
Ring.
Family lore is we're part Zuhelzer. They built this place. It was one of the great houses of the Kurziks.
For centuries.
This has got to be a Guild
Until it
Wars
was
1
abandoned
thing, huh?
when they were conquered by the Ministry of Purity.
Due respect, ma'am, but safe haven? This place isn't exactly subtle.
No. But its occupants are no friends of the Canthan authorities. You'll be safe here. Come. See.
Yep, this is very Guild Wars 1.
I'm getting nostalgia vibes. Nostalgia bait vibes.
The entrance is just ahead.
You mean right past the shadow monsters?
What? No, it can't be.
To kill rising.
Because, yeah, the Kurziks are one of the titular factions of Guild Wars factions. The others being the Luxons.
Heat sink reaching full capacity. Eat my dust.
Ow. Ow again. Stop knocking me down. I got shit to do. Or you could not listen to me.
Did somebody spike my coffee with a boga juice? Or was that Mordrum, Risen, and Branded all fighting together?
I thought so too, but on closer inspection, they appeared to be constructs of some kind, made up of an unidentified magic, not the same one we found in the reactor.
Perhaps we should move this discussion into the warded cathedral. Unless you prefer to conduct further research firsthand.
No, that's not necessary. Commander, I'm not trying to panic, but what on Tyria did we just encounter?
If they're a new kind of dragon minion, they must belong to Su-1.
Logical assumption, but shouldn't hers be water?
Didn't look like any water I've ever seen.
You really think the wards will keep them out, Navan?
I can't be certain, but I hope so.
The voice actor for Rama has a big role as one of the main characters of
does it always
the
look
new
this
Star Wars
way?
Jedi game.
No, not at all. I don't know what could have happened. I left a powerful guardian in charge.
I like this particle
Ishan.
effect.
Awfully quiet. Was it
It's
just Ishan?
giving
No,
Destiny
we should
2
be hearing laughter and
vibes.
song and
See, given that I didn't
fires.
have that frame of reference, the one that I
There was a
came
large
to
group
was
taking shelter.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Was being the operative word.
If
I
there's
could
anyone
see
here,
that. I didn't
we'll
play
find
that
them.
game. But I've seen it played.
Well, I promise we're not about to run into Dorman.
Who's Dorman? Is that a Shadow of the Colossus creature?
Yeah, it's the name of like the big bad demon that you're entreating to help you. So, now we get to look around.
This is some decent lighting. I see a dragon-looking shape.
Yeah.
Looking at a dragon-looking shape that's up there. Pretty spooky.
Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Also interesting that nobody else looks up and sees it in our party, because, huh. Oh, yeah. By the way, take a look at this.
Oh, what? It's a bizarre boat. It appears to be sideways.
That's not how that's supposed to go.
I love Rama's reaction. That's not how that's supposed to go.
Well, all boats float. This one does so in a way that is contrary to every known law of physics or magic. Well, I don't know. I feel like if there was a big heavy weight down there, maybe it could float that way. I don't know. It's a little early to say. We don't know what is composed of materially.
I mean, up until it snapped in half, that's basically what the Titanic looked like when it started sinking.
Exactly.
Of course, the operative statement in that sentence is before it snapped in half.
Maybe there's some heavy rocks in there. I don't know what's going on with boats.
So, yeah, aim of the game is to run around and see a bunch of weird stuff going on.
This floating stone more defies all laws of physics and, well, doesn't defy the laws of magic.
No, I suppose
okay,
not, considering statues of Dwayna are kind of set up the way they are.
What happened here? They look like they were in the middle of unpacking.
His chest is hollow. All the internal organs are gone.
But there's no visible wounds. Where the hell did they go?
On vacation.
Well, don't look at me. You're the death expert.
Excuse me?
Setting up something spooksy.
Just because I'm a necromancer does not mean that I understand what the fuck just happened.
Something spooksy. Wonder if that weird shadow's gonna come get me.
Their faces are blue. Did they all choke?
No. Take a closer look at the cheeks and lips. Swollen. Could be anaphylaxis.
Pretty big coincidence if they were all allergic to the same thing. Maybe poison?
The only way to know for sure would be to test the food, but we need to get it to a lab.
You do forensics?
I dabble, as a hobby.
Of course.
I enjoy reading about unsolved crimes and seeing if I can solve them.
What a specific character trait.
Right. I didn't do that. It wasn't me.
A ghost.
I admit, I'm amused that we both have guns. Oh yeah, the strange journal.
Died in their sleep.
Smoldering embers in the brazier.
Puts the time of death sometime in the last
few hours.
Oh, was there more?
There may have been.
No, that isn't possible. It's like someone took the square root of -1 and just put it in the sky.
I love his commentary.
Would disrespect the laws of physics like this.
Really? That's the thing you're hung up on here?
Look, the universe has rules. Break those rules and nothing, I mean nothing, makes sense. Nothing can be trusted. Down is up is down, water is dry. Am I still Goric?
You are definitely still Goric.
Yeah, no denying that.
Oh, dude. Are we in the mists? What's going on? Is the mist coming to us? I don't know too much about what the mist is.
Where is he, Sean? He was supposed to be protecting
It's certainly
these
a
people.
place that
Looks like he abandoned his
people don't know a lot
Or
about.
he was the first to go.
Listen, Goric, I don't want to burst your bubble, but I've seen a lot of floating orbs in this game. Of various colors.
Not very many floating corpses, though. I'll give him that.
True, this may be the first one.
Ooh.
The first intentionally floating
What's
corpse.
this?
A resonant book.
Yeah, some of the codex and papers around here are interesting. Some of them have some interesting connotations, and others are some amusing fourth wall breaks.
I bet there's a lot to see in here, I bet. Reading the letter. Examining
Their
the scroll.
faces are horrified. Like they were scared to death. Literally.
Poor bastards. Kicked around their whole lives just to die like this. You hear that? Came from over
It's
there.
coming from the spooky. It's going to the spooky dragon shape.
Keep your eyes and ears open. We're not alone here.
No!
Yvonne. Everything okay?
Ishan? What happened to you?
That's Ishan?
A salt spray dragon! But it's like those creatures outside!
Activating guard light emission.
Whoa. This is all very FromSoft, this whole environment.
Yes.
Leading to a weird boss bitch gunfight.
The only thing that's missing is a fog gate.
Yep.
It apparently brought friends!
Oh, hello.
We have
Ghost jar.
We have guests.
Kill rising.
Ow.
Look out! More shades incoming!
We're making some good time on Ishan.
Can't take any more heat.
Oh.
Staggered! Just a few more good blows should bring it down!
Ishan, my friend, please come back to us. We did not survive the horrors of Shirotagachi only to have your story end here.
Wait, what did she just say?
Yup.
Thermal
More
release.
nostalgia bait.
That's it.
Kill rising.
It's over.
Ishan,
I got 2 achievements.
I'm so
Nice.
sorry I left you to this fate.
Oh, flashback, perhaps?
Flashback, flashbang.
Just a white
The
light.
anomaly's vanished. It must have been ambient corruption from the magic in the salt spray.
Ishan was consumed by the same power that will take Suwon. And then all of Tyria. The Void.
The Void?
The force that emerged from the broken dragon cycle. Which, if not stopped, will unwind reality one thread at a time.
Care to tell us how it is you know all this? And what was the magic you used? Never seen anything like it.
I have. when Aurene shielded me against Balthazar's fire. Who are you, really?
You deserve the truth. Suwan said I could trust you, but I had to be sure.
Suwan?
Oh, look at this. Pretty being.
And even more nostalgia bait, may I introduce Kunavang.
Kunavang?
You're Suwan's champion.
I am. It's been centuries since I revealed my true form to a mortal.
Cool.
The last time, well, that mortal was a hero, much like yourself. One who saved me from a terrible fate.
The player character from Guild Wars 1.
Now time is short, but I'm sure you have questions.
Yep.
One could assume.
Yep. So she and Ishan are basically the two guardian dragons that Shiro corrupts, and you have to uncorrupt in Guild Wars factions.
I'm not certain I can explain it. I become like water, and water can take many forms. We Salt Sprays taught ourselves many tricks over the years. This one is not easy for us, but it is certainly useful. There are times when it's easier to protect if you can blend in among those you're protecting, live their lives. Ishan always said I was spending too much time in that form, too much time away. But I learned more every day.
I love this dragon design. This is nuts.
Yes.
The Void is raw magic. Chaos incarnate. In the beginning, everything was void. Then the Mother Dragon, Suwan, brought order, splitting the Void into 6 domains of magic. She could not maintain that order alone, so she took on the domain of water and gave the others to the 5 Elder Dragons. It was on that foundation that all material life on Tyria flourished. The chamber that June built siphoned off Suwan's growing power and used it to fuel Cantha. You might have noticed that this technology has been unreliable lately. That was because the Void was being siphoned off as well, but only into machines, thankfully. Now with Suwan unleashed, its tendrils are working out from her to wind their way through the rest of the world. I don't know. She allowed herself to be contained because he was the only possible option. Without the stability provided by the other Elder Dragons, and with that containment chamber destroyed,
she'll be overwhelmed.
Would it help if we could find another way to siphon off some of that magic?
Using Anka's extractor!
yes, that might work. It would buy time, at least.
But it means we need to find Anka. Fast.
Cass, Taimi, were you listening to what Kunavang had to say?
Yes? I have so many questions!
Questions we don't have time for now. We need to find Anka.
She didn't leave us much to work with at the reactor.
And the only Asuran troublemaker on Minsec's radar is standing right here in front of me.
Gorik, you know her better than any of us. Any insights into her personality that might help?
She successfully lured me into an incredibly obvious trap. It's fair to say I don't know her at all anymore. If I ever did.
Hello, Lady Navan? Or Kunavang, I should say. I wanted to tell you about Ishan. He fought it as long as he could. We're only alive because of him.
Thank you.
I overheard you all talking, and I think I might be able to help. I'm Ayumi, and I'm a member of the Kestrels, which means it's my job to know everything that's going on in Echoval. I need to escort these people to Mori Village, but we can talk when I get back.
All right, birds. First time.
Tengu. Honestly, it would have been really cool to have Tengu as a playable race, but you know, this late into the game, I suppose I understand why they didn't add any.
Hey, I love animal races. That is looks like a very difficult model to work with.
Yeah, maybe
Put
Guild
armor,
Wars 3 will
helmets
give
on.
us script like we deserve.
Ooh.
I'd play a script.
I think they're just too goofy. Although, you know, if they made proper models for them, I'm sure they'd work out.
I mean, so Secrets of the Obscure.
Been monitoring.
There's a good script character in Secrets of the Obscure.
All right.
You see anything strange?
I like Urchik. Urchik is funny.
Stuff not looking right. Not acting right.
Now that you mention it,
Yeah, there's more Spot the Steve Bloom.
Yep. I heard that. This is a large space we're in. My
Yep.
goodness. It's a large cathedral.
It's basically it's kind of like the Eye of the North. It's a hub.
Cool.
Including the fact that the mastery track actually adds stuff to this place. So
Which mastery track would that be?
The Arborstone Revitalization. At present, I've got 2 of the 5, and the 5th one gives you a portal from here to Lion's Arch.
I see.
So I've actually kind of been aiming to get this one trained up.
That's interesting. I suppose, I don't know what I want. I suppose I want the fishing. That seems useful.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty bad about fishing in games.
Ultimately, I'm trying to get all of them, but right now I'm focusing the revitalization so I can get that portal, because I think that actually unlocks for the whole account, after all.
Yeah.
Having a way to get back here from Lion's Arch would be better than, you know, having to go through the whole expansion beginning to end again. Not that it's not fun, but, you know, doing that 8 times is probably going to get a bit taxing.
Oh, yeah. True.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Me neither. Ayumi's compromising everything we've built.
That child has no appreciation for our legacy. Fury never should have brought her into our ranks.
Fury was the best of us. Peace is not.
Pleasant greeting.
Kuromi. Ah, the Kuromi Tengu.
This place is a little bit more homely than Eye of the North.
Yeah.
Oh man. If there's player housing coming that you can like decorate,
yes,
and it's not a terrible, horrible grind or anything like that, I'm so down to build my own house.
I am interested in seeing what the Isles of Janthier are like. Because heck, that's something they referred to in Guild Wars 1 even.
Is there a race that comes from there?
I don't know for certain. If I recall correctly, a lot of what they talk about with Janthier is like old legends and myths. And then from what I've seen so far, apparently there may be a sect of the Kodan that live in the Isles of Janthier. Which, that's certainly interesting considering it's not exactly a cold mountainous region.
Maybe they're grizzly bear people instead of polar bear people. Are those the bears?
Yeah, the Kodan are, the Kodan are the bears. That's another race that people wanted to be able to play in this game.
So damn cool.
Yes.
No pun intended. I don't know how I'm intended to get up there, but I know how I am getting up there.
There's a few ways. There's stairwells, there's teleporters. There's giant rabbits.
The progression arc and the associated masteries with all the mounts in the Crystal Desert, I think, are the best, most satisfying ones, most satisfying masteries I've encountered so far.
Yeah, they
were
were
hard to
pretty
top
good.
them.
Yeah.
How each of the zones shows off the capabilities of the mount, and like a Metroidvania, each of them is like a key that, as you upgrade it,
Heat level
unlocks more
stabilized.
zones, and then you can go back and use them in previous zones to give you more mobility, and in all the other zones that you go to, you'll always have that tool and those keys.
And then you do Dragonfall and get this.
Yeah, that's very good. Very good key.
Indeed.
Seems like I'm content with my Urithi.
The Griffin definitely has speed. But I will say where the sky scale comes to the fore is a little bit of extra verticality.
Yeah. You can sort of with the Springer you can go directly up, but with that you can really maneuver your way up. Seems like.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you get the mastery to do the wall kick. So I think now that we've done that event, you can go to a couple of other maps and see more of those weird void events. And there is an achievement for finding all of them in a given map too.
Oh, I bet. Did you say you finished this expansion?
I finished it with one character, but not this one. But I know, like, the way you're traveling as far as game progression goes, we're about to go into Ekavald Forest.
I want to go into a new zone. Whoop, I overshot this.
I'm trying to remember where you go to continue. I think you go in this door to the command quarters.
Yeah, I've been flying around talking to people.
Yeah, there's definitely some map stuff to find and get in place. You know, I wonder.
Alright, so I've got to track down Anka by interrogating some gangs.
Mm-hmm. It can be entertaining to go through this part of the Ekavald Forests chain.
I am presumably exiting into the forest proper now.
I think that may be going back towards... Huh. I actually don't know what that is. Also, there's a mastery point over there I've never gotten. Huh.
there a mastery point inside Armorstone?
I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure if it's in Arborstone or if it's in Echovault. But I think it might be Arborstone. Interesting. There are definitely some fun little, like, hidden bits and bobs in this area that you can run into. There's a spot that has historical placards about Archimoris and what's the saint's name? In any case, the commanders of the Kurziks and the Luxons, which is one of the elite specs you can get for the Revenant.
Oh yeah.
And you can find a temple to the 5 instead of a temple to the 6 because the 6 didn't exist in factions.
Oh.
6 didn't exist until Nightfall, which was the expansion directly after.
Was there a human that ascended to godhood?
Indeed, that would be Cormyr.
That is told to you during the Crystal Desert storyline.
Mm-hmm. Because she originally came from the Crystal Desert. And to top off some more of that expositional onslaught, yeah, in Guild Wars 1 you take on Palawa Joko as well, and you do not do very well against him. Hence why he's still around in Guild Wars 2.
Uh-huh.
Besides the fact that, you know, he's a lich, that tends to help.
It's a good looking zone so far. I'm enjoying how this zone looks. Much more than the big desolate city.
Oh ho. On my way. I'm trying to think, I don't know if you can get into the map that I can go to just yet. Probably not. Probably waiting until they get you to that point, which that's a little ways away.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm admiring this very big pillar. It has roots in it for some reason. Is it a big tree? It looks like a big rock to me.
Let's see if I can find where you are.
Plenty of pillars.
Yeah, the Echovault Forest does a really good job of making itself seem absolutely enormous.
The mist up there is good touch.
Yeah, like this is another one of those maps that gives you some pretty deep FromSoft vibes.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a good flying opportunity.
I figured I'd harass some speaker ritualists with some fireballs. Yum.
Get their asses.
Fireballs. Yum.
I can have a feminine or a masculine appearance. Well, neither one of those? Yeah. They're really leaning into the NBs on this one.
Yeah. So, now you get to have fun messing with things without getting caught.
What up?
That other warden, he was desiccated?
Yes, very suddenly, leaving him a cracking husk.
Oh, did someone cast a spell on him or something?
Whoops.
Yeah, mind your fighting. Sometimes people can catch you and it can go poorly.
We got tree people here.
Yeah, the wardens can see through your disguise. It's fun. Basic idea being, yeah, you cause problems and the bar above your head is how suspicious you're being.
Not suspicious at all. Alright, I need to actually find something I can interact with here. Is the urn. I will click the urn. Oh.
Yeah, and as you approach things, you'll give off an area of effect, and if there's anybody with an eye over their head within the area, they'll catch you.
Nice.
I'm glad to see that in the middle of fanaticism, they still find time to relax.
I'm supposed to disrupt things, so I'll say, instead of get back to work, I'll say, keep slacking, hee hee hee.
Don't mind me, just freeing a spirit from an urn.
Thank you, stranger.
I like how this, like, secondary faction is a reference to a class in Guild Wars 1.
Like a druid class?
The ritualist, which summons spirits. Like, actually it does kind of come across as like the World of Warcraft druid. It has like spirits that act kind of akin to totems.
The Junlai caravan is scheduled to come dump more filth.
Whoop.
Perhaps we should dim it.
I messed up slightly.
You mean Project Honeypot? Indeed. It will pass through Jade Brotherhood territory. Correct?
Hmm.
Yes. We control an outpost near the dump site.
A few of the lieutenants tried talking to the villagers, pointing out how much less it'll hurt if
Dropa Outpost only sent half of what they owe us in fees.
Did they offer any explanation?
None.
Go back and take the rest. If they wish to keep using the forest, they must pay for its care.
Done.
Darn it, speaker guard, get out of my way. Let's sabotage some bombs. Uh-oh. No!
I'm suspicious.
Heck.
I'm level 2
Can you
suspicious.
believe Tetra Earth Call is just right over there?
I know. We're fighting alongside Warden.
I accidentally stood still in a speaker warden's area of effect. That was not great.
Are you contributing to my renown heart? I can't tell.
I'm attempting to.
There's nothing evil about bread.
You don't need to spoil the natural.
There's nothing evil about bread. I don't know. After all, we kind of learned from Scott Pilgrim, bread makes you fat.
I killed a birdman. That was very suspicious of me to do.
Apparently, despite the fact that he started it.
I figured there was something good inside when the farmers made it clear their radishes were worth dying over, dug around in the vegetables, and came out with some kind of useless automated something.
So, you gonna do the honors? What were you doing over there?
I don't know. We'll see what
It weren't me.
but I hope so.
Hmm.
Talking about bread over here?
Yeah. Thank you.
Talking about posters? The villainy of posters?
Yes.
Mechanical abominations? That's pretty funny.
Oh. Hey, can I do it to you? No. Wait, it said on guards. Oh, wait. So does that mean like you? Ain't I a jerk? Boy, you stop that.
Shots joined up.
Darn tootin'.
What were you doing over there?
Oh.
What was the name of the village we were gonna hit?
Whoops.
Tulare?
Yeah, their local cemetery is ripe for harvest. So many vigorous spirits. A few of the
Think I need
lieutenants
another
tried talking to the
disguise.
villagers, pointing out how much less it'll hurt if they join willingly. But they're being stubborn.
I wonder. I'm gonna do something that's probably gonna get my ass kicked out.
Jade Tech. Got the jump on us.
Tetra's planning to hit them back.
I can remember where it is. Yeah.
What you getting up to over here?
Sabotaging their pylons.
Oh, I can see your renowned hard progress under your portrait.
Weehaw. I'm gonna get my ass kicked out. Yep. Oof.
You get teleported out if something bad happens.
Yep. Oh, my man's gonna waltz my ass back in. Ooh, also, there's a battery here.
I've done it.
I feel like a lot of people go to this place to do the infiltration. There's technically another place you could have gone.
That other warden. He was desiccated?
Were you?
You're a Kestrel, aren't you?
Maybe. Ooh. Well, I got the heart.
Good job. I completed it as well.
What have you got? Lamplighter's badges, tips on scavenging. Rid of the Ekavald Wilds. Gift of the Ekavald Forest. Oh. Interesting. Sun's armor. Dragon stat combination. What's the dragon stat combination?
Thank you.
That's not gonna get me much, is it? Oh, there we go. Mask.
There's a lot of things like vines and pillars to jump on.
Yeah.
Feel like there might be some secret jumpies to do. But I don't know.
I think there's some that you have to go through to get to like some vistas and such. So the dragon stats is power, ferocity, precision, and vitality. That's actually not bad. A great general stat boost. Ooh, a jade tech chest.
Anyone on this line? I'm a bit hurt over here. Might need some help getting clear of hostile territory.
That looks valuable.
And of course, one of my jade lanterns is down there too.
Oh.
Fancy meeting you here. Sorry about the glue.
So sticky. I must investigate Ether Blade Camp.
Indeed. And just remember, this map feels enormous.
Nice.
I think prior to this map, the biggest feeling map was probably Dragonfall.
Go look and see which one Dragonfall is. Ah, yes. Yeah, that one was pretty big. I guess all the flying I did around it made it smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped here because it looked like a good gliding spot. Let's see where I can get to.
Spirits
Beasts of the wild. Didn't know they made Moas that big.
There is something very wrong with
Oh,
Yep. Let's hope the
that's
poison's strong enough.
a challenging event.
Is there an event down here?
Yeah,
Let's
the
give it a
Void
look.
Moa.
I want to fight something.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the Void Moa.
Well, it's slow, but it's still going.
Oh, it's a big boy.
Indeed. Ow.
Fuck this chicken.
I'm pretty sure the Corrupted Moa has champion stats.
So it's probably too tedious for two people.
Probably. Haven't even been said. I think there's more than 2 of us here presently. Or if not, there will be. There will be potentially soon. Although this is. They did do a map flip, didn't they? I mean, we're down to 85% at this point.
Hologram projector engaged.
Oh, we're not gonna have time. We have a time limit. I'm gonna withdraw from this encounter. Change maps, I think. Oh, where's it going? Well, now I gotta see where it's going.
Oh yeah, that's all that time limit is that it changes venues.
Alright. Okay.
Rising.
Do you have its aggro? Is it attacking you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Kill rising. Heat level 0.
I think it might have found you.
It's not so tough.
No. Ow. I'll fry this chicken.
It's on the run again.
It's running me over. Oh no.
Meep meep. Pew. Well, if you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this. Stop blocking.
Returning to normal parameters. My wrath. Eat my dust. Heat level 0.
Bear's fuzzy backside. This thing is tough.
Oh, that's a statement.
Stiga, where'd you come from? Who are you with? Who are these people?
They're the ones that were originally hunting this thing, apparently.
Odds.
Oops. I used that ability too soon. Stop interrupting me. That's right, just stand right there on that damage field. No particular reason. And...
Temperature normal.
It's
dead.
down.
Shame we couldn't take it alive. But I'm sure it'll be worthwhile to study its remains.
Not too
No
bad.
doubt. It put up quite the fight.
Ta-da.
Good thing we had some extra help.
We have company.
Oh, yeah, these guys. Elites.
Oh, the Melitis. I
Well,
thought Gorik was
looks
with us,
like
but
you
it was
took
just
down
his
the
voice
beast.
actor.
What's it to you?
One extremely hefty bounty, that's what.
And you think we're
back up
just
quick.
gonna let you take it?
We got the numbers, friend. That bird is a part of the forest, and the forest belongs to us.
You have as little claim to the forest as you do the spirits you imprison.
Look at distraction. Wow.
Light, up forward.
Did I just get pulled into a damage field?
Now. Heat level stabilized.
Whoops.
You're down.
Currently sitting in the middle of like 7 elites is a bad idea. Who knew?
You can't keep a good man down.
Stop that.
Refreshing.
Wow. Okay.
I need healing. Seriously. Now. Strong.
Thank you. Excuse me, jerk.
Didn't see that.
Oh, I've been knocked off the dang ledge. Well played.
Ah.
Not enough energy. Light, come forward. Returning to normal parameters. That's good. Heat level stabilized.
Yeah, so. Oh, there's a lot of things to kill here.
More are coming, I guess.
Returning to normal
Yeah.
parameters.
Ah. That's it. Time to explode. Never mind, we're good.
So many random pulls.
Yeah. There's a lot of these folks. Oops.
Thermal release complete.
Heck.
Help me.
We got you, probably.
Maybe. Possibly.
Can heal you a little bit.
Ah.
Oh, now that person is dead.
Well, at least they're centered around my corpse.
Are you like double dead? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's
for real?
yeah, it's telling me to return to waypoint.
It's gonna be too annoying to revive you. It's gonna take too long.
See if I can't get back to you in time. Maybe. Wait, what did I do? Oh. I went to the wrong place. Holy heck. So much so that I might have actually just lost my chances. Oops. Maybe. Oh no.
Not sure what the wind condition is on that one, but we put up a valiant effort.
It's to kill so many of those poachers.
Leave the beasts of the forest to us. The way you leave Jade Tech to us? I don't think so. What a pack of fools.
Urge to kill rising.
Our sides, to be sure.
I'm gonna swing here. See if there are any more afflicted creatures.
You need a second pair of eyes?
Why not? Wanna grab a bite first?
Yeah. There's a great spot near the lake. They grow fish over hot coals right in front of you.
Alright. Oh hey, I got the daily.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Nice.
Yeah.
Urge to kill rising.
It's switched over while we were underwater.
Refreshing.
Ow.
I feel like the end game for most of the player base is to look as hacky as possible.
Yep. Good old-fashioned wars. Gotta make sure they melt everybody's graphics cards.
We can shoot people all day, but I gotta get out of here.
Yep. Onwards and throughwards, so say we.
In this waypoint. Yonder waypoint.
Hey, I've got a joke for you. Why does
Guess what day it is?
And then I'm gonna volunteer map change. And go north.
That does not appear to be north.
Should I investigate the Etherblade camp or investigate an event? What should I do?
Up to you. I'm up for whatever. Something is lurking in the shadows. Just doing a dragon strafing run, don't mind me.
Okay. It's like we're back in Maguma or something.
Right.
Many foes approach. Be ready.
Oh, time to do my many foe exposure disposal techniques.
Sword time for me.
Hollow Forge time for me.
And we took them out pretty efficiently.
As I turn into a human blender.
Those blades, are those supposed to be hard light blades?
Yes.
Ooh, look at all this. Speaker wall.
Secret tunnel. That is very Inquest. Here to liven up your day. Interrupt this.
You're your base has a diamond portal entrance and is red, it might be an Inquest base.
It might be an Inquest base.
All heat expelled.
Hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Bonk. Big bash, chocolate nuts. Bonk. Aww. This appears to be Renyak's personal log. Most of it is incoherent doodles. The ones you can make out appear to show various things exploding. There are also a couple of hearts.
Sweet boy.
Looking more closely, some of the later drawings show the destruction of Tyria. Looks like flowers are growing from the pieces? Renyak has no issues with destroying reality, it seems. The last doodle is a crude drawing of an airship going through a portal. Stick figures of Anka and Renyak are on deck. We live! Yay, Captain! Is written alongside. The Aether Blades intend to escape the void in the mists.
Funny.
Ah, Renyak. Oh, hey, look. White Tigers. Why are you in here? Excuse me. Lie down. Good tiger.
Hey, Commander, it's Ivan, you know, from work.
Yeah. Oh, Ivan.
Komori Village now.
For the Moletariat.
Oh, is that? Look at all this. What is this?
A battle arena. This is actually where this map's meta ends up. And boy howdy is it a fucking slobber knocker of a fight.
I was having trouble parsing what this was. It's all junk cubes?
Yep.
Trash?
Yep, it is a junkyard.
And this zone is pretty though. Looking out to the north there. Pretty cool.
Yeah, like it's really interesting how they make something that's supposed to be so terrifying so pretty.
Got you now.
This is basically the Jade Forest or the Ekavald Forest equivalent of like the plastic island in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's
They're all trash?
Yeah, it's like all wrecked Jade tech. So, you know, it's effectively the Canthan equivalent of, yeah, we just kind of dug a hole and threw all our car batteries in there. No big deal, right?
Okay, that's pretty cyberpunk. This is like, yeah, post-civilization
This is our only
aesthetic.
shot. Everything
I'm
left of
into
House
it.
Lutgardus.
Yeah, this whole, see what you mean about it being big with this whole other subzone here.
Yep. Ooh, a lantern. I'll take that. Ta-da. Mori Village is a nice, quaint little place.
Looks like a good fishing spot. Oh, this is quaint. Oh, how pretty.
And it's a place full of so much Tengu.
I love this. There's like a lovebird looking Tengu here. Maybe it's like owl vibes. I don't know my birds.
Ooh, another Jade Lantern. Oh, look, a distraction. There are 59 on this map? Oh boy. We'll be at that for a while.
Yowza. What do you get from illuminating all these?
Trying to recall. I think they'll either give you like one of those gift items or they'll give you some more achievement towards like the masteries. One of the easier but not exactly faster ways to do the heart around here is to bow to anything that has Elder in their name.
Nice.
A lot of emoting in this area.
Speaking of emotes, there was one of the tedious things I want to get. I think it was an emote from the Blood Legion lands zone.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
there's the rock out emote. I think it was that I had my eye
Yeah, that you can do by doing a bunch of the rock concert or the metal concert.
I'd like to get that.
God, I love that metal concert. It's so great. I was grinning like an idiot the first time I went through that.
Yeah, it's fun zone.
Establishments in New Kaineng. Stop by the Red Duck Tea House for a hot brew and a great view.
Oh. Oh, right. This is the Untamed. That was actually something I also liked about this expansion, is that they, like, point you to the people that represent the elite specs from this expansion.
That was a thing in the desert as well, or at least I remember. Like the representatives of the elite specs were walking around.
Yeah, like they have like map symbols in this one too, because the Untamed is in Mori Village.
I see.
Oh, Wary Villager just wanted to connect. Make sure that you get to this spot in the sky.
City, you know, I could sell 5 times as many as you're making.
And then maybe 5 times worse.
Well, you find a way to automate the process a bit. It'd speed it up and results would be more uniform. You wouldn't have the occasional...
I'm not seeing a Rama. Do I have to complete the renowned heart?
I don't recall where he shows up.
Temperature normalized.
you might have to do the Renowned Heart. It would make sense. Which means like answering a bunch of youngsters' questions, talking to the people, making them not suspicious of you. I've seen many people better themselves when faced with the harm that they've done. After all, my trend literally did it like 20 seconds ago.
Oh man, if I ever want to do a fishing session, I'm coming here.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Ooh, there's a chef. Maybe I can help him. Maybe not.
The Tengu shrines are also used to get some more Renowned Heart.
I am a gourmet. I should be able to help the chef.
Tengu shrine, Reverent Bow. You have to like talk to the shrines and figure out which emote you have to do in front of them.
Okay.
I do think it's kind of goofy the sheer amount you have to do this Renowned Heart, because all of them are such low percentage.
Mean to be a territory of
Yeah.
Canva, except that we have to send them money.
And how you gonna fly up into your house if you have a wing injury?
That is an unfortunate situation.
What's an Aureen?
Aureen's not a what, it's a who. It's not okay to do bad, but it's okay to fall short when attempting to do good.
Temperature normalized.
Almost done.
Wow, you are almost done. That was fast. What's your secret?
Doing a whole bunch of the shrines. Literally just like ran around to a whole bunch of elders and bowed to them. And then did a whole bunch of the shrines, talked to the curious kids.
So your secret is you did the things.
Pretty much, yeah.
You want the forest to be healthy, right?
In theory. In practice, I'm not sure.
Are your mother's methods working?
Oh yeah, that's another thing you can do. You hear
Maybe you need to try your own way.
if you hear Tengu like trying to dissuade the kids from being good kids, you can challenge them and they're like sleeper agents basically.
My ability to read names told me someone was a suspicious Tengu.
Indeed. Challenge him.
So shot him with my gun.
And then he was like, don't do that. And then we were like, no. And then he was like, oh no.
Oh yes. It's funny. It's funny how many situations I use my gun that where you should not.
I
Like
took out my gun.
a sparring match.
Imagine that.
Okay, this'll be a fair contest. I catch wind of any cheating. Not only will you be out of the contest, you'll be out of my class. Rules of the game are simple. Try to hit targets. Get a hit, get a point for your team. Try not to wildly embarrass yourself. And if you are in my class, you will be competing for a
Is
chance
Saya
to
advertising
show
an
your
event
skills
down
to
there,
the
or is that just flavor?
I think it's an event.
Everybody grab a practice bow from the barrel, and let's begin!
I have no idea where it is, though. I heard that. I'm helping.
Did your dragon shoot a blast?
Yup. You just sudden gratuitous fireball to the face.
Dragon combat.
Yep, the fireball is something you get from Secrecy Obscure.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, totally forgot. There's like supposedly an easier way to earn that mount.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like the expansion is based on that mount, I guess.
It certainly helps to have it.
Mission accomplished.
Mission complete.
Heat levels stabilized.
I don't see Rama, but I may have missed a step.
Where's his
maybe
starburst?
Maybe that's an optional step.
I forget where the starburst is for that.
Run right on top of it.
It's possible it's on a floor above us.
The Ministry of Trade will be holding a public forum about
In any case, I'm gonna take a break.
Indeed, it's about time for me to be cutting off the stream as well.
Alright. Thanks for helping me.
Absolutely. Happy to be of assistance. Even though I started falling apart like a sack of potatoes in that one particular fight, but you know, I think it's excusable considering 20-some elites in one concentrated area.
It was a group fight. Oh, there's so much more. There's like a whole nother level directly where I'm.
Yeah. Mori Village is pretty big.
Man, this is crazy. They're like propping up rocks.
Yup.
Nuts.
Yeah, the Tengu does some pretty friggin' amazing things around here.
Okay, so there's Rama. Yeah, I would expect a bird village to be very vertical. This is really great. I like really tall, like any type of village that's situated in a cleft or in a
What does it
tall
even mean to be
raider.
in territory of Cantha?
I'm into it.
Except that we have to send them money.
Alright.
I'm out of here.
Yup.
Thanks again. I'll see you later.
Indeed.
I'll let you wrap up.
Yeah, take care. And with that, I'm going to bring us back here. So, Before I leave for the evening, I will tell folks this Saturday, the 27th, we are going to be having a multi-world madness. We are going to be running through a whole bunch of games, and certainly hope to have folks along for the ride. That all in its place, we also have a new credits page that I've put together at this point, which will, you know, make sure that everybody that's a part of the team gets the billing that I think they deserve and more. So, that having been said, thank you everybody for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time. And as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community, and I certainly hope it's been fun to watch me and a friend go through some more of Guild Wars' wonderful map creations and some really well put together story pieces. I am on Twitter. I save my votes up to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and I'm on a host of social medias. The links to those are in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully dense socials command, which will net you everything everywhere all at once. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope that I can see you here live someday should the opportunity ever arise. And with that, let's find our raid target for the evening and make sure that our list is up to date. Oh, I see Gart and a Ban. A few folks been having fun with that. Oh, this list is huge. Okay. Let's see, what have we got? We've got Vector doing DK64. Is that a rando? The countdown challenge. Huh. Interesting. I don't think I've heard of that before. And if I remember correctly, Vector is somebody who recently joined our multi-world mercenaries. Why, yes, they are. You know what? If that's the case, I think we may go over that way. We'll see about it. Countdown challenge. I don't recall what countdown challenge is. Still, that said, what else have we got on the list? Escape from Tarkov, we've got Golf with Your Friends, Metro Exodus, Surmount? Oh dear, that sounds like a getting over it game. I think we'll go and hang with Vector for the evening. Hold on. Just get our raid message in order. Alright, folks. Here's that. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as you make our way over to Vector Vibes. A Go Beyond team member as well, as a matter of fact. Once again, they are playing Donkey Kong 64, doing something called a countdown challenge, which, if I recall correctly, is effectively the more they play, the faster their clock counts down, and they're done when the clock is finished. That is, I think, what that is. But, all right. With that, the doors are open, the portal is shining in the distance, and I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you for joining us here again in Daemona Marina. Now let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.